Welcome back to another video, and I'm extremely excited, man. This one got a lot of my favorite players in it. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the top 5 shooting guards in the 2020-2021 season. Now, if you guys want to do me a quick favor, go ahead and I might wait for the end of the video because I know y'all going to disagree with a lot of my takes. So we're just going to get right into it, man. Started off in the number 5 position. We're going to have Devin Booker from the Phoenix Suns. Woo-wee, man. So it was real tough. Last season, Devin Booker ended up averaging 26.6 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 6.5 assists. My man, I will say, I've never been a huge Devin Booker fan, but I've always respected him. I always said he was a good scorer. But I just wish he would have went to a better team. But ever since they got Aiden, I'm like, all right, no more excuses. I'm trying to see Kobe and Shaq 2.0. He almost didn't make my list. But I felt like he was going to be in a better position this year, especially with Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton having an extra year under his belt. I feel like the pieces. I feel like what we saw in the bubble, I got to have put him in the top 5. What he did in the bubble was amazing, and he's only going to get better. Hopefully, hopefully no injuries happen. Hopefully the team meshes well. Hopefully Chris Paul don't get into his head and makes him a better player, actually. So I'm extremely excited to see that. So yeah, Devin Booker is going to be my number 5, and let's get on to the 4th one. In the 4th spot, this is going to hurt me. I promised Lil Will wasn't going to do this. PG-13. Paul George from the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, I wasn't even going to put him here. I didn't even think about him. I actually forgot he existed while I was making this list. Now, the reason why I wasn't going to put him on this list is because of this. Oh, my bad. Also because of this. Man. But the only reason I put him in my top 5, I've laughed. This hurts. I try to put my biases aside. I always try to put my biases aside. And this one really hurt. The only reason I put him on here is because of his amazing defense. Amazing. Yeah. Great. All right. I put great. Actually, wait. Let's just say great. And if I got a couple of shots in me of Mutopia, then I might go ahead and say that it's elite. But I mean, he did say he's going to be training with his trainer now, the one that he had when he apparently had an MVP season. I wasn't aware of that. I didn't know he won MVP. But I mean, if you have an MVP type trainer, why would you stop training with? I don't understand, man. PG's off the perky. I just hope that I don't hate PG. I just really disagree with a lot of the things that he's said in the past, and his performance in the bubble was just horrendous. Disappointment, just disgusting. I'd rather have Danny Granger at that point. But no. In all seriousness, though, I hope PG-13 comes back with a chip on his shoulder. Tries to prove everyone wrong, because the NBA turned on him like that. Everyone was praising this man for coming back from his injury, and now people hate him. It's because this man talked a lot, man. I see him on the same boat as Kyrie, man. A bunch of people that be talking and ain't really do much. But hopefully PG proves me and the rest of us wrong. Did I mention his stats? My bad. I've been doing it for everyone else. I'm gonna throw it up for him. So he came off of a 21.5 point season, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. There you go. I mean, if you want to care about Paul George's stats, but that one hurt. If you're a PG fan, I apologize, but he is a top 5 player in the league. And oh no, he ain't no top 5 player in the league. Top 5 shooting guard in the league. I'll give him that. So let's get into the 3rd one. In the 3rd position, I got my man Bradley Beal from the Washington Wizards. Bradley Beal came off averaging 30 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists last season. Whew. I've been a Bradley Beal fan for a minute since he got drafted. I've always loved Bradley Beal, and might be just because he got drafted to play with John Wall, but I don't care. So last year, I believe, was the first season that Bradley Beal actually got attention from the news, from fans. Everyone started hearing about what's his name, Big Panda. Y'all believe that's his nickname? I ain't know that either. He's a certified bucket getter. This man averaged 30 points last season. I mean, the Wizards defense sucked horrible. We're literally the worst defense in the league, but man got his buckets. In my opinion, I feel like now having Russ with him, hopefully Beal reacts the same way that PG-13 did when he was in OKC, because I mean, I guess he had an MVP season, so we'll see. We'll see if Bradley Beal gets an MVP season himself. But I just hope that Russ makes him better as well as the team better, so they make the playoffs, and so Bradley Beal doesn't get seen as getting empty points, empty stats. I mean, so I just hope everything meshes well in Washington for the first time in about 40 years, and Bradley Beal shows the NBA that this man is a certified bucket. Hopefully, man. Bradley Beal, man. Bradley Beal. Moving on to the next one. In the second position, this one, I didn't even want to put him on here. I didn't even want to acknowledge him. I didn't even want to speak about him anymore, but James Harden from the Houston Rockets or the 76ers or the Miami Heat or the Bucks or the freaking Lakers. 34.3 points, 6.6 rebounds, and 7.5 assists is what he got last season. Got to put my biases aside. Look, Harden arguably may be the best offensive player in the league. All right, cool. I respect that. There was no answer for him, man. They started guarding him from the back. I'm trying to get behind. Man, stop. So my question is now, will he be able to lead the Rockets, or is it going to be John Wall? I just finished watching highlights. I just finished seeing John Wall and Boogie in the preseason game. I don't even think I saw Harden. I think you gotta wait like 40 months for him to come back from the test. But anyways, I just don't see. Look, man, we have already seen James Harden. This man, y'all saw the picture with Peach. I'll throw it up here. Bam. This man not excited to be there. This man don't want to be in Houston. So why in the hell am I putting him number 2? Man, because if he ends up on the Sixers, pretty sure he's still gonna be a top 2 guard in the league. If he ends up on the freaking Hornets, bro, this man could end up on the Cavs. This guy's going to shoot up to be the best player in the league. But in all seriousness though, I don't care. Honestly, at this point, if he stays with Houston, I don't think he's going to finish the top 2 guard in the league, just simply because I don't see him having the motivation to go out there and compete every single night. Now, if you give him a fresh start in another team, then I feel like he'll definitely turn it up, or he won't mesh with the system because that system don't suit him the way that the Houston Rockets have been suiting him for the past 8 years. Who knows? I mean, I just don't like the fact that this man not showing up to practice. This man spending all his money and time at the strip club. But hey, when you James Harden, you got a beard like that, you do what you do when you popping, bro. So shouts out to James Harden. He made it to my number 2 list. God damn, he made it. It irks me, but he made it, man. Moving on to the first spot, my man Luka Doncic. Sheesh. I'm extremely happy that Luka has planned out. A lot of people, now I wouldn't say clowning me, but I was talking about Luka Doncic draft night. Ain't nobody know who Luka Doncic is. And I'm like, Luka should have gone first. And they got Aiden, because Aiden was more of a proven star. But you don't act like Luka ain't come off a championship. This guy got finals MVP in the Euro. I mean, did he? I don't even know. Probably. He got MVP though, for sure, in the Euro League. They really passed up on this man. So anyways, Luka last season averaged 29 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. A damn near triple double, bruv. This guy's gonna be an MVP candidate this year, no question. Everything goes to his plan and he stays healthy like every NBA player hopefully does. Look, man, this man has potential to be the face of the NBA. No Giannis, no longer LeBron, no longer Curry, no who else is gonna be? Kawhi, bruh. So there has never been a game of Luka's that I've seen with my 2 eyeballs that I'm not in awe. Every single movement that this man does on the court is so fluid, bruv. You ain't looking for athleticism, bro. You're looking for a guy that's going to be able to make the right play at the right time every single possession. I mean, come on. I can't think of another player that does that. And his game is so exciting to watch. It's like James Harden, but you don't want to pull your brains out and commit cuckoo every time you see him on your TV. And so Luka Magic is Luka Magic. And to top it off, look at this. Look at his hair. You gonna tell me I'm not gonna put that amazing, beautiful hair top on? Come on, bruv. And hopefully, KP comes back and he stays healthy for about the first time in over 4 years. And they also added Josh Richardson. So I don't know if this man is really gonna be a shooting guard, but oh well. I put him shooting guard position, grow up, and Josh Richardson is gonna help him out defensively, which we all know Luka kind of struggles at. He ain't wee at it. But he ain't goated at it. So, hopefully that's literally the only thing Luka's missing from his bag is just his defense. This man somehow comes up to be a great defender. Ain't no question. This guy's MVP. So moving on to the honorable mentions, I got my man Donovan Mitchell from the Utah Jazz. Now, usually, if you guys saw my other video, I had like jerseys of some of the players that I listed. I don't really got a jersey for Donovan, but I got his shoes. Look at these shoes, man. Spiders. Look at that. Beautiful. So that's my thing for Donovan. One of my favorite players in the league, period. One of my favorite players on this list. I really wanted to put him top 5, but I had to put my biases aside. If I really would have been biased, I would have put him over PG-13. But Donovan Mitchell finished last season with 24 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 4.3 assists. The only reason I didn't want to put him in my top 5 is because I somehow feel like the Suns are going to finish with a higher record than the Jazz. Now, you might be saying, but they ain't got to do nothing if you're comparing individual. Yeah, they do. Because both of these guys should be the main guys of their team. So if Book leads his team to a higher playoff spot than the Jazz, why the hell would I put Donovan Mitchell over D Book? Even though they're kind of like the same player, low key. Yeah, I didn't put Jamal Murray. Grow up. And I just feel like Donovan Mitchell ain't really gonna mesh. Look, man, I don't care what they say. I know him and Rudy Gobert got beef. I just think they're gonna work out. Look, clip this. There's gonna be trade talks because one of them two don't want to play with each other. Go ahead and clip that. It's gonna happen later on this season. So, I mean, I love Donovan Mitchell's game. This guy's a great offensive player. Defender. I mean, he's a little short, bro. What you gonna do? He's short. He's short at his position. But I mean, Donovan Mitchell is just one of those guys that he just needs a breakout season. I'm talking about like a 28, 29 point season, and he could easily become one of the best guards in the league. But for right now, he just needs that little extra step, man. That little extra pep. So moving on to the next one, we got Jaylen Brown. Oh boy. Talk about underrated. Jaylen Brown finished last season with 20.3 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 2.1 assists. So Jaylen Brown, I mean, I feel like he's definitely going to take that extra step this season. I don't know much about the Celtics, if I'm keeping it a bean. Ever since they got JT, I kind of lost my love with them. I don't know what it was. Ever since they got Hayward, I lost my love with them, man. I missed the good old Marcus Smart days. I just truly feel Jaylen Brown and his shorts are really going to make a big step this season. I mean, he already made a major step this past season. So I feel like he might have a chance to become top 5 simply because of his defense. Because I mean, for me, the only person that's in front of him is Book and Don. So if you could just become a little bit better of an offensive player, come on. I mean, I'm going to take him easily over Book and Don just simply because he plays amazing defense. So, and if the Celtics actually make it past a couple rounds, actually, wait, never mind. If they actually make it to the finals this season, I mean, I hope Brown shows up in the finals so the world could realize how much of a freaking snub Jaylen Brown has been these past couple of seasons. And I usually only get 2 honorable mentions, but I had to do this. Fuck my biases. Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is going to go down as one of the best shooting guards in NBA history. He's going to have one of the best seasons this season. He's going to show the world that he might be the first guard to win Defensive Player of the Year since the glove. His three-point shooting is going to be immaculate. His offensive game is going to be spectacular. His defensive game is going to be GOAT-like. Marcus Smart is going to have a breakout season. Just wait on it. Just wait on it. So I'll put it in my honorable mention. But just wait on it. Marcus Smart finna be a GOAT. That's it for this video, man. Hopefully you guys had a great day. No, that wasn't a joke. I'm being serious. Marcus Smart is actually my honorable mention guy. So yeah, that's it for this video, man. Hopefully you guys had a great day. This is one of the hardest lists that I've been able to compile just because there's so many little things that could put a guy 3 or 4. So I actually have to look at some teams. I have to look at some teammates simply to make this list. So yeah. Next up, we got the small forward position, the power forward position, and center position. So keep a lookout for that. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe so y'all know when I'm finna upload, bro. Okay, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want, man. You a grown ass man. Bye.